Much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. USDA announced the third overnight flash sale of U.S. corn to the Communist Chinese of 25.2 million bushels, making the total over the last 3 days 75.6 million bushel. On the weekly USDA export sales report released yesterday for sales March the 3rd through the 9th, a total of 55.9 million bushels were reported, of which did not include any of these latest sales to the Communist Chinese. Corn futures were up again Thursday by 6 cents, now up 14.5 cents over the last 5 trade days. All of this new corn business makes one wonder if the USDA was too hasty in cutting U.S. corn exports by 75 million bushels on their last supply and demand report only a week ago on March the 8th. The corn and wheat markets remain very wary, yet no agreement in the Black Sea export corridor negotiation. Ukraine and the UN continue to insist upon a 100-day extension, while Russia's unbending on wanting 60 only. Corpus Christi's public elevator and Archer Daniels Midland open all this week for Milo trucks Monday through Friday 8 to 2:45. Cargill Houston closed for maintenance. Anderson's Houston open this week but will be closed this next week for maintenance. For help marketing your grains, 361-852-5207. That's Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Jody Fry, producers in Cargill, San Angelo. Jody, how did the cattle sale go?
Had a good day. Had some good quality cattle there today. Wound up with 850 head. Compared with last week's sale, calling these better quality calves and yearlings fully steady. Still very good demand on those cattle. Slaughter cows and bulls, not that many of those on offer today, but they were firm to $2 higher. Another limited offering this week of bred cows and pairs. They sold about steady. 400 to 600 pound better quality steers from 160 all the way up to a high of near 240, mostly 175 to 210. Better quality heifers, 400 to 600 pounds, 145 all the way up to a high of 210, mostly 165 to 185. Slaughter cows averaged to high yielding 71 to 87. Several of the highest yielding slaughter cows from 88 all the way up to a high of 106. Thinner or lower yielding type cows, not many of those today, from 50 to 65. Slaughter bulls average high yielding 85 to 107. Some of the highest yielding slaughter bulls from 108 all the way to a high of 128. Cow-calf pairs average to better quality pairs, a few singles and small groups, young to solid mouth pairs anywhere from 1175 to 1625.
Hey, Jody, for the rest of the time, let's remind folks about the big sheep and goat special we got coming.
Yes, 10 o'clock Saturday morning. Benny will be lining all those consignments out tomorrow. There's already been a lot of phone calls. Need to get registered as a buyer since it's on the weekend. But I've already seen some of them there that were on the yards by shortly after lunch today. And going to have some really good quality hair sheep, female goats, and breeding bucks and billies and so forth there Saturday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jody.
You bet. At the office number would be 325-653-3371. My mobile phone would be 234-7895.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat movement. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value as of yesterday, down 189 at 84.49. Estimated federal slaughter for hogs, 1.93 million head for the week through Thursday. That compares to 1.912 million last week and 1.8797 million during the same week last year. As we look toward wholesale box prices in the afternoon quote, 32 lower in the choice, 87 lower in the select. USDA estimates federal slaughter 501,000 head through Thursday compared to 502 last week and 493 in thousands of head during the same week last year. Looks like most of the Thursday prices for fats, 164 for the trade on the hoof in the dirt. South Korea, our top destination for U.S. beef, 15.9 thousand metric tons shipped through the week. Neighbor, there's your meat news. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24 inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10 foot wide to 30 foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Kenny Mingus, Milam County Livestock Auction Cameron. It's right at 6 on Thursday evening, but we're going to have a sale on Friday. What do you see, Kenny?
Well, we're tagging on about 650 right now. Out of that mix, about 125 cows. You know, we got a good shot of rain this evening and up through the night, so I don't know. I guess we'll have 850 to 1,000, maybe 1,100, something like that, depending on the weather.
Right.
And we'll take a rain anytime we can get it.
That's right. What's the shiniest consignment that you know of?
I had a man send about 45 kids in there. Other than that, we don't really have many cow deals. One guy dropped off 30 cows while ago. We're going to palpate. Probably be some crossbred cows. Some of them be pretty good aged. Got some consignments to work through here the next couple of weeks. Some cows and sellout deals and things like that. And on the calf side, just kind of been a lot of ones and twos today. So,
right. Well, that'll be a good start to a great sale on a Friday in Cameron. Kenny Mingus, tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Catch us at the office Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook.
We'll talk to you Monday. Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you, Larry. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble here with Aaron of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreage. How do you qualify for an ag exemption here in Texas, Aaron?
Well, Larry, these requirements kind of vary by county. In most cases, you'll need 10 acres of qualified land to be eligible for this special valuation. If you plan on having your house on this property, you'll need at least 11 acres, 1 acre for the homestead and 10 for the agricultural use. This land has to be primarily used for ag purposes and has to be used in this way for at least 5 of the last 7 years.
How much does it save you, Aaron?
Well, that depends on the type of ag valuation, the market value of the property, and the requirements and tax rates of the specific county you're in. We can provide you with more details and help you with navigating this process.
How can folks reach you, Aaron?
Larry, they can call me directly at 214-985-9862, and I can give you my word. I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, you said you had a smattering of moisture, enough to make you think about it this morning?
Yeah, it kind of drizzled a little bit real light this morning, enough you could track the snake crawling across the yard, so
yeah.
Not too bad, but it's just amazing believer out here, so it might happen. So
Right.
talking like a good chance of thunderstorms tonight, so we'll see.
Well, good. There's always a good chance of a good bull with Leroy Kruger. What do you got to offer?
Oh, Larry, we got in last Saturday. We got in those good young Pole Hereford bulls and a couple of horn bulls, and we got some fall Angus bulls down there and a couple of 2-year-olds, and we got some bulls be coming here in a few weeks. We're getting it finished up the testing on the Charolais. We got a nice set of those bought, a few Angus bulls, and going to try to get that load finished up the next week or something like that, so we can get them on the road and get them here,
Yeah.
But other than that, we got a main bull standing here and a few other little things around pasture. So, find somebody that needs help.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they do.
Larry, they can catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660. And we got the videos up on the website now, I think, for the look at those calves and for our club calf sale. And anybody got any questions, they can give one of us a call.
All right.
So it's good.
What is
Cattle in Motion.
Cattle in Motion is the website. Thank you, Leroy.
Yes, sir. You bet. Thank you, Larry. Have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye.
And it rain.
I will. Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, this company has locations in Lomita and Stephenville also. Doing business there as DeBose Panel Pipe and Gate. We are on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how's your Friday shaping up on Thursday night?
We got some really good calves to sell tomorrow. I think we're tagging on around 350 right now, so I imagine we'll get around 4.5. Tomorrow, probably about 80, 85 cows. The rest are all yearling. Calves are better than last week for its quality. We've got some good big cattle up there, some steers and heifers mixed, several pens of them. But we got some good cattle to sell tomorrow, sir.
Good. All the buyers going to be in?
Yes, sir, as far as I know.
Are you scheduled for any moisture? What's your weather looking like?
Well, they talking like tomorrow we got a good chance tomorrow. I think 65% tomorrow night. So I hope we get some moisture. We sure need a rain. I'm not really crazy about the cold weather they're telling me we're going to have for the weekend, but I do hope we get some rain, sir.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Friday sale in Beeville.
Yeah, if I can help you market your cattle, call me at 361-358-1727, or y'all can reach me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and take care.
Bye-bye. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials, Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We are on the line with Joshua Garcia from Karn City Auction, LLC. Joshua, how was the sale last week?
Well, I tell you what, Mr. Larry, it was a real good sale with a lot of good cattle. We do want to thank everyone for wanting to sell with us and do business with us. We appreciate it. Can't do it without y'all.
Well, walk the pins with us.
We ended up with 518 head of cattle and 132 sheep and goats. Ended up with 109 sellers and 45 buyers. On the Packer cows and bulls, number 1 cow is 89 to $1.01. Number 2, 40 to 88. Bulls need to $1.25. No, we didn't. On the stocker cows, bred cows, 725 to 100. Didn't have it on pairs this week, Mr. Larry. So on the steers and heifer end of things, steers 2 to 3 weights, 208 to 250, 3 to 4s, 201 to 230, 4 to 5s, 192 to 229, 5 to 6s, 186 to 219, 6 to 700 pounders, 178 to 210, 700 plus pound steers, 160 to 185. On the heifer end of things, 2 to 3 weights, 177 to 226, 3 to 4, 180 to 225, 4 to 5, 180 to 202, 5 to 6s, 178 to 225, 6 to 700 pound heifers, 168 to 190, 700 plus pound heifers, 147 to 182.
What do you anticipate the sale Saturday being, Joshua?
Well, at the present time, I do got a good string of black calves already underneath the barn. Got a few cows, so I imagine we'll end up with hopefully that 350 to 400. But I do have rain in the forecast, so Lord willing, we will get some of that good moisture, and that will be okay. Want to remind everybody, March the 25th, not this Saturday, next Saturday, will be our best of the best replacement bull and female sale. We will start at 12 o'clock noon. Be about 200 females and about 6 to 10 bulls.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Joshua.
You can catch me on my mobile at 361-649-4578, or you can catch me off the office phone at 830-780-3382.
Thanks for the call. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Have a good week.
You too. Bye-bye. Larry Marble was down on the farm. I'm with Stephen from D&D. Stephen, you're talking T-Post with us today, correct?
Yes, sir. My buddy Tony and I are here. Larry, we've got a smoking hot deal on some 6.5 foot, 1.33 green T-Post. Tony, what are those guys running?
They're going for $5.99. That's for 1 or 1,000.
Great prices on T-Post from D&D. Stephen, tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340. I'm at extension 160.
And you can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Stephen and Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch in Seguin. We're on the line with Doug Bass from Cattleman's Columbus. Doug, how was our Wednesday sale?
Had a good sale, Mr. Larry. We ended up with 777 head of cattle, so it might have been my lucky day. I should have got a lottery ticket.
Yep.
But, yeah, we had a good market and really good cattle.
Walk the pen.
Yes, sir. On your weighing cows, lower yielding thinner cows, 56 to 75. Medium flesh cows, 77 to 85. Good cows, better high yielding cows, 86 to $1.08. On your bulls, lower yielding bulls, 92 to $1.03. Better high yielding bulls, $1.08 to $1.32. We have some pretty good pairs there. Your better end pairs, 1,500 to 2,200. Medium type pairs, 1,100 to 1,400. On the bred cows, better bred cows bring 1,350 to 1,900. Medium type bred cows, 950 to 1,150. The calf market looked really good. 2 to 3 weight steers, 190 to 267. Heifers, 180 to 267. 3 to 4 weight steers, 185 to 272. Heifers, 175 to 265. 4 to 5 weight steers, 170 to 272. Heifers, 165 to 235. 5 to 6 weight steers, 165 to 226. Heifers, 150 to 213. 6 to 7 weight steers, 168 to 210. Heifers, 145 to 181. 7 to 8 weight steers, 150 to 197. Heifers, 125 to 171. And 800 to 1,000 pound steers and bull yearlings, 135 to 179. Heiferettes, 117 to 155.
What are you anticipating for this next go-around in Columbus?
It looks like we'll have a pretty good run. I think, we're finally going to get some rainy weather, which is welcome. I guess that, we'll see how that impacts us, but we're definitely welcoming the wet weather.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Doug Bass.
Yes, sir. You can call me on my cell, 979-877-4454, or call us there at the office, 979-732-2622.
Doug, we appreciate you, and we'll talk with you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Y'all have a good week.
Maybe here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo, $12.91. Yellow corn to Corpus, $7.82 3/4. Houston wheat, $9.49 3/4. Placido beans, $12.54 1/2. Texas cotton, 17 bale at $76.66. That's it for Down on the Farm. Neighbor, good day to you.